Hello, and welcome to the Wet Eagle. My name is Adrazen, and we have comfortable rooms here, a bath, and hot meals to offer. Which are you interested in? Beholding out for a hero? Some adventurers left it for you? Oh, those adventurers. Well, let me see. Is it this one? Volume 18. It says it is an actual play D&D podcast, filled with hijinks? Well, you best take it upstairs, so that the Sharn Watch doesn't hear those hijinks. And please, the less I know, the better.
One, two, three, clap. Nice.
If you ever say
Sounded
it
clean to
backwards,
me.
we're all just
Is that
gonna
full train?
keep going anyways.
Quack.
Nico, I always say it backwards and someone goes, that's not what you meant.
Mm-hmm. We've redone it
It's
before.
me. I'm someone.
I'm getting trained right now. My bad, gamers. Anyone who
Me
has train
too.
sounds, go ahead and check that off.
Choo
Choo choo!
Doesn't this count as the cast talks about the bingo card?
I mean, we're all playing
Yes.
Beholding Out for a Hero bingo while recording Beholding Out for a Hero.
Oh, I don't have that one on my card.
Hello, and welcome back to Beholding Out for a Hero, where we're all playing Beholding Out for a Hero bingo while recording the session. So join us on the, link in our Instagram. Is that where we link it? Find it somewhere.
I'm sorry. You want me to start a LinkedIn for our podcast?
No,
Not a
The link.
LinkedIn.
the link.
link to the-
Where is the link?
The link to the bingo.
The link in the description.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay, by what is this, episode 18, I will put the bingo link in our Instagram. Beholding Out for a Hero.
If any of our listeners also want Beholding Out for a Hero to have a LinkedIn, let us know on our Instagram.
No.
Today's session question is, what is your favorite potato dish? And easily, hands down, my favorite potato dish has to be chips.
If you've got the
Very
cast forgets to
favorite.
introduce themselves,
Fuck.
check it off, because Nico didn't.
Yep. I skipped that part of my written introduction that I read off of. Fuck me. Hi, I'm Nico. You should know where you are. Next person.
Hi, I'm Reyna. I play Jem, the Elven Rogue. We know her. And my favorite potato dish, okay, so I haven't had it in years because the restaurant went out of business, but it was sweet potato fries with marshmallow dip.
Oh.
And it was, like, I'm not a huge fan of marshmallow, so, like, let's get that out of the way. But it was amazing, because they somehow made a marshmallow, like, sauce, essentially. And marshmallow and sweet potato do go very well together. And it was the best, they were the best fries ever, and I miss them every single day.
Hi, my name's Ashley. I play Miki, the Tiefling Bard, and I almost said Tiefling Rogue. It's been a day.
We're not alright.
Multi-class, first level rogue. Okay, if Reyna's pivoting to sweet potatoes, I'm also pivoting to sweet potatoes. So, my favorite potato dish is oven roasted sweet potatoes.
Very good.
The simplest thing you could get, but when they caramelize, it's so good. And then I've seen, like, in Japan, you can, like, when it's snowing, there'll be people with, like, sweet potato stalls, and it's just roasted sweet potato, and you can sell them and eat them while they're really hot, while it's cold out. It looks wonderful.
I love a good sweet potato. I mean, they are just the superior potato. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
I disagree,
Hot
but,
takes.
it's
Regular
fine.
potatoes don't taste like anything without additives.
Yeah, they do.
But sweet potatoes taste really good with nothing on them.
Maybe you just don't have it as advanced of a palate as the rest of us.
Maybe you just aren't using salt, because I feel like,
That
a regular
is an
potato.
additive. That doesn't fucking count,
But, like,
Nico.
who's going around eating straight up sweet potatoes with nothing else in their kitchen?
Me.
You ever
Many
had a
people.
boiled sweet potato though, Nico?
Lots
It's pretty
of
good.
people.
I mean, I don't dislike sweet potatoes. I just don't think they're the superior potato.
I think that they're equivalent.
And you're entitled to your wrong opinions, Nico.
You can't make sweet potato skins. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's very true. Potato skins are super good.
Sweet potatoes are good, but they're less versatile.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, I'm John. I play patches.
John, give us your hot potato takes.
Oh, we should have been saying hot potato every time we passed who's doing it. My favorite potato dish, oh gosh, there are a lot of good ones. You can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. But my favorite potato dish, I only have it rarely because it's so much and it's so not good for you. I love just a good potato skin with all the stuff on it.
Yeah.
You get some chives, you get some bacon, you get some cheese. It's like eating a heart attack.
It's true.
A delicious heart attack.
It's all the cholesterol you can have in a full 365 days. And it's so worth it. You can't do that with a sweet potato is what I'm saying.
You can't, and I agree with you there.
I'm just hungry now.
That's what we get for talking about food.
And John, who do you play? Did you introduce yourself?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did, actually.
We've all learned from your mistake, Nico.
You gotta pay attention, Nico. You're the DM.
I am paying attention, but I just fail to have any memories at all. I don't have my core memories. I don't have any memories.
That's fair.
It's like Inside Out, but it's just the 5 emotions sitting there and nothing else is around them.
Yeah.
It's like 50 First Dates.
Who's your Adam Sandler, Nico?
I don't remember.
That's for the best.
I'm Elaine. I play Kitty with an IE. I think my favorite potato dish is just when it's chopped up and then roasted, because I like the crunchy bits.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside.
Yeah, where it's like soft and fluffy, but it's still got that like hard edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm with you.
And with that, we're going to go on into our session summary. Elaine, take it away.
I knew this was coming, and I was looking at my notes and not what you had typed up. So
You can look at your notes. It's fine. It's okay if you miss things. They don't need to know.
Bias. Only bias.
So we head to the crater, right? Or whatever. We pass by all these old buildings and there's a bunch of signs up, which is kind of weird because this is supposed to be an underground fight. So why are there a bunch of signs pointing to where it is? Whatever. Anyways, we get there and they want to separate the fighters from the non-fighters. So we split up after Miki and I give Gem and Patches a little bit of magics to help them out a little bit. Don't tell anybody else, though. It's just a secret between you and me. Miki and I got some soup. That was pretty good. The goblin said it was rat soup. I don't know. I couldn't really taste over the spices. Anyways, we sit down in the front row and we watch the fights. Gem did really well. I heard I think I heard Izzy somewhere shouting out for Gem too. I don't know how she knew that she was there or anything. I was just cheering on my friends, so I wasn't looking around. But Gem won her fight, so that was exciting. Miki and I won some money. And then Patches came out, and we also bid on Patches as well. I think his opponent cheated because they shifted into a fuzzy creature, and we were told that magic's not allowed in the first round. So I cast some magic on Patches too to try to even out the playing field. I don't know if he needed it because he still won. But yeah, Miki and I got more money. And now we're headed to round 2.
Does it count as magic when it's part of him, though?
Yes.
This is the debate Miki starts with Kitty while they wait for round 2 to start.
Because I'm pretty sure by that rule they meant we want to see the physical punching ability of the not the opponents, the competitors.
But then he was still like, rar, 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 grr, 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 you know?
Sure, I mean, like, his attacks were physical, but now he had other magical abilities that made it unfair for Patches.
So we're just getting into it, huh?
Well, okay, if he wasn't, because he was definitely resistant to physical attacks. You
Mhm.
think if he wasn't, then it would be considered fair?
No, because I think his attacks also seemed to hit harder after he shifted. So I think overall he was just cheating.
I'm going to turn to whoever's sitting behind us and ask them the same question.
Behind you sits a goblin who is watching the fight with, or waiting around as you guys are, and was cheering loudly while during the previous round and said, "The ref said it was okay," so, and just kind of shrugs at you. Don't think too hard about it.
I mean, he's eliminated now either way, so it doesn't matter anymore.
It would only be cheating if they were like a living teddy bear, but that would be crazy.
Wow, where'd Kronk come from?
Yeah, I was like, Patrick Warburton, is that you?
There's a large hobgoblin sitting next to this goblin with the voice of Kronk.
Huge chin.
Yeah, absolutely.
So excited for the next fight.
Can we add Patrick Warburton to the bingo?
Yeah,
Should.
we should.
I'm on it.
Is round 2 and 3 happening today too, or are they on different days?
As you recall, round 2 and 3 are going to be happening today, and round 3 is also going to be today.
I thought round 3
actually,
was the next day.
You guys weren't.
Yeah, because final rounds are tomorrow is what I wrote down.
Final round is tomorrow. There are 4 rounds. You guys weren't told the exact list of events. The competitors were, but you guys weren't.
Gotcha. So like 1, 2, 3 today, 4 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's the 4th round?
You were not told.
We don't know.
So, I believe you guys, the competitors, had just taken a short rest because I allowed you to use your hit dice, ?
Yep.
Did we get our winnings from Patches' round?
You already did, and you already placed bets for the next round as well.
Okay. I don't think I marked the money that we got from that. So that would have been double, right?
I think you did, but you guys both put more money on for the upcoming round, for round 2, so your money might look the
No,
same.
we haven't.
I only remember putting down money or getting the money back for
Gems.
Yeah.
We never got the money for Patches, and I don't think they took money yet for round 2, because we don't know who's fighting against who.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, if you've got the gaslights of bad memory, mark it off.
This is Editing Nico, telling the cast of Beholding Out for a Hero, I told you so. Let's take a look at the end of last episode. Kitty is returned 20 gold, and Miki is returned 40.
I'll place 20 back down in bets. 10 per.
You know, I'll also go 10 per.
You notice that Gem has a higher payout rate. And Patches is a 1 to 2. Meanwhile, back in episode 19...
Because I remember not getting the money for Patches because we didn't know what the ratio was.
Oh, okay.
It was easier for Jem because no one had faith in her. Although I don't know why they had faith in the person to trust in I heart Menthis jumpsuit.
With a hat that says I survived Menthis' soybean processing plant.
Exactly.
So you guys both had bet 10 gold on each of them for round 1. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
We got the money back for Gem. We didn't get the money for Patches.
So you will also get another 10 gold another 20 gold total for Patches round. And the bets for the next round are going to be... There is a 3-way fight between Patches, contestant... I don't remember what numbers I've been assigning people. So we're going to say 3.
I fought 3.
1. Thank you.
So not 3, not 12, and not 13 or 14.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
12
contestant...
was that one woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contestant 1 and contestant 5 is going up against Patches. Patches has a 1 to 2, while the other contestant has a 1 to 3, and contestant number 1 has a 1 to 4.
I don't know what that means myself personally, so
It means, so if it's 1 to 2, you'd get a 200% return, which is why we got 20 when we bet 10. But a 1 to 3 is a 300%, and a 1 to 4 is a 400%.
gotcha. Okay.
Someone's going to tell me I'm very wrong, but you know.
I mean, if you're the first guy to show up and you have the worst odds, come on.
And then Gem is going to be against contestant number 12, and Gem
Of
has
course.
a 1 to 2, while the other contestant has a 1 to 3.
Damn, they think Gem can take him.
Sorry, the other way for Gem. They don't think Gem can take them. Gem's gonna be the 1 to 3. The other
Okay.
person's gonna be a 1 to 2.
I don't know what gave them that impression other than my sick game of slide that I played with the human fighter in round 1.
So is Gem just like 1-on-1 and then
Yes.
Patches is the 3-way?
Mhm.
Okay.
Weird format.
Yeah.
There's 7 people left, so that means that there's 2 other people who are just fighting themselves and who are not involved.
Do I bet on Patches?
Up to you.
Mickey's looking really torn. I think he'll probably win, but I'll make more money betting on someone else.
But if you bet on them and they lose, you just lose your money.
I mean, it's free money at this point. We already won 20 gold off of them.
That's a great mentality for gambling. Everyone, bring your kids in to listen to this episode. Teach them about gambling.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna bet on Patches?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I bet on contestant number 1 and I'll bet 5 gold?
Sure. Kitty, what are you betting?
I'm going to put 10 on Patches. I'm going to put 10 on Gem.
I'll put 5 on Gem.
And you did 10 and 10, Elaine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Contestant number 1 has the 1 to 5 ratio? Or the
1 to 4.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Mickey has convinced her.
While you're thinking, Gem and Patches are just sitting in the waiting room, and Patches says, "Oh man, I know Miki's gonna put so much money on me, and we're gonna walk away from this thing so rich."
I mean, she has every reason to. From what I heard, you were doing great up there.
Oh yeah, as long as the next guy I fight doesn't turn into a big dragon or something, you know. But
Yeah.
I know that Miki has all kinds of confidence in me. She's seen me in the field, and we got this in the bag.
Yeah, and you know, I've seen you two together. Nothing but complete and utter trust between the two of you, and I really respect that. You would never backstab each other, especially for money.
Look,
Absolutely.
assholes! I said I thought Patches would win. I just want to make money.
There's complete trust between us.
Can I put money on multiple fighters in the same fight?
Just 5 on everybody.
No. Goblin says no, you gotta pick one.
Okay, I'll say how it is then.
And same as last time, the goblin hands you another little ticket stub and collects your money and moves on to the next person. Is there anything Patches and Gem would like to do before your next fight?
Do I have a deck of cards?
Sure.
Can we play Go Fish?
Yeah. You just get set up to play Go Fish. You play a couple of rounds before you get somebody coming in to tell you that the round 2 is starting. Round 2 is going to be, you hear this being announced to the room. Round 2 is going to be a little over half a minute, and any magic weapons and other abilities are allowed.
Like full blood sport?
Yes. And this person disappears and soon shows up again to call number 14, number 1, and number 5.
That's me, baby.
Yeah, you got this. And I'm gonna like punch his shoulders as he goes away.
I get high. I do like a whoa. Let's go.
Hooah!
Has my lieutenant arrived?
Oh my god!
We all did.
So yes, you know that Lieutenant Sparkles is close, although is probably likely having difficulty going through the smaller door that you entered through. So is lingering outside, you know. Just like in the general vicinity.
I'll get him later. I'll need him for the race, but I'll be fine for this.
So when they announce the contestants, Kitty is throwing up the big sparkly banner again. The Menthis Menace.
Menthis Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, the three of you guys, get led out into the arena again and are told to stand in a triangle-ish towards the center as the referee signals your start. Could you roll for initiative?
This time I'm wearing a bucket hat that says I survived Menthis's world-class trolley system.
Nice.
11.
You see that the two people who have walked out with you. One is a strong-looking human woman who is holding a very large warhammer, and the other is a shorter, older human woman who is carrying... It's hard to tell what she is carrying exactly. She's kind of got like swamp witch vibes. It's very tattered clothes and large bundles, and you can see that she is holding a whip.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. That's a 2? Really? Patches, you got weird taste.
Oh,
But for the big woman, it's a 10.
Oh, well, I don't see her, so.
I got a 7 on the woman with the whip and a 4 on the other one.
3 and 7. Indiscriminately. Probably in the same order. We feel the maturity missing from our group and desire it in other places.
No kidding.
But real quick, do we know if that one human man and Wood Elf, if they got eliminated or not? Or
You guys have been watching the fight, and you have not seen them come up in the roster, so they have not signed up to participate.
okay,
Huh.
chickens.
Oh, the ones we fought in the street?
Yeah, the ones you guys beat up.
Oh, wow.
Having watched the competition, though, you have a feeling they would have gotten eliminated the first round anyways, had they participated.
So, which one is contestant 1, the older woman or the buffer woman?
Contestant 1 is the older woman.
Makes sense. She wouldn't have been good in a fist fight, but she seems to be a caster of some kind.
And I wish I could have bet on her too, but I have to bet for Patches.
The woman with the large hammer reacts first as she charges for the older woman with a attack with her hammer. And she totally hits.
Are the rules the same as before, where it's just get as much damage as possible?
Yes, and this is going to be going for 6 rounds. You don't know
Okay.
that, but I'm just telling you as players.
Okay, cool. I assumed as much, but...
You did say half a minute, so
yeah, a little over half a minute, so I was like, probably 6 rounds.
Yeah,
Is it most damage dealt or the person who took the least?
most damage dealt.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be harder for Patches.
Patches has smite.
You see this woman just charge forward and smack this old woman across the face with a big old hammer.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
No.
Does she still have all her teeth?
Yeah, you see a stray tooth scatter somewhere in the arena, along with a smatter of blood.
A collective ooh.
Uh-huh.
She's got to get some fantasy dentures. I did say that just so I could check it off my bingo card.
Oh my god, no. It needs to be organic. You can't be fishing for bingos.
Too bad. No.
What about it, Reina?
Oh, that's another one, baby!
You guys are
Quick.
so mean.
Jem, complain about the 1%ers. I need that one.
No, now I'm not going to. I love 1%ers. They're lovely people.
Meanwhile, everyone watches this older woman as she reacts to getting smacked in the face. She disappears in a flash of mist and appears closer to the edge of the arena as she gets ready to cast another spell. Yeah, that's gonna hit you both.
Both?
Uh-huh, both.
Did my man just Misty Step and then cast a full-ass spell?
Yes, she did.
Is she a sorcerer? What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
She's going to cast Fireball, centered on somewhere between you two.
That's so mean.
As you guys quickly have to dodge to get out of the way for that one.
16.
Yeah, you save, so you only take half damage.
Kitty leans over to Miki. I think they're a little too high level for us.
Why are you talking as if we're ranked in power in some way?
I just get the feeling that, like, if we were in the academy and there were levels, you know, that's what they call them, right? Levels.
My gosh.
Discrete numbers attached to how much we can hurt someone?
Like, the more senior somebody is, the higher level they are, right? Isn't that what they call them at schools? Levels?
I've never been to school, so I wouldn't know.
Neither is Kitty. What are you talking about?
How high up does this theoretical number scale go?
In school, they call them grades.
Oh.
I know, because I'm a professor.
Oh, do you teach at Memphis University?
I do. I work at Menthis. That's right.
Oh.
Wait, what's the name of the guy we know?
Oh, what was his name? Professor
Oh, the professor?
Xanabar.
Oh, you know Xanabar?
Yeah.
Oh, he's wonderful. He can talk for hours.
John, go ahead and take 13 points of damage.
13, you said?
Yes, 13.
Okay.
Wait, for what?
For Fireball.
Fireball?
No, for being Patrick Warburton.
Not just because I'm talking shit.
Can you imagine just Nico progress plot? Just take this damage.
Patches, your go.
Excellent. Patches dodges out of the way of this large fireball. Brandishing his blade, he lifts it up to the sky, where it begins to flare to life with lightning as he rushes towards this witch and tries to slash at her. And I'm going to be doing an attack, and also I'm going to be using Thunderous Smite.
Yeah.
Yeah, King!
First attack. Oh, baby! That's a 25.
Oh, it definitely hits.
Nice.
So I'm going to do 4d6 damage. So that is 24 damage.
Ooh, very nice.
With 9 of it being thunder damage, and also she has to make a strength saving throw.
Her strength saving throw is 11. Bad.
That fails, so she is pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone. And then I'm going to run up to her and attack her again, this time with advantage. I needed the advantage. That's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And for that damage, it's going to be 10.
Nice.
So Patches calls upon thunder and strikes this witch in the chest with just a thunderous boom that, according to this, can be heard up to 300 feet away.
Nice.
And she's just thrown back and collapses on the ground, where Patches then leaps into the air and strikes the ground with his blade.
As you leap into the air to hit her again, you hear the crowd screaming for the Menthis Menace.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Patches is out of his armor.
No, well,
Technically,
yeah.
Technically.
you can have that one. You get that one for free. That one's from me, John. You're on Beholding Out for a Hero. Only on
I
Disney
don't
Channel.
have any of these today. I have all the ones we're not going to be doing. Like, we're not going to flirt. We're not going to insight
Someone
check.
says the word flirting. Got it.
You say that now.
Hey, Jem still has her fight coming up, okay?
Patrick Warburton is right there, is all I'm
That's very
saying.
true. Yeah, have you guys rolled for the Goblin and Hobgoblin?
No.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm finding my D10s. Not attracted.
The woman with the large hammer turns to. Does she wanna beat up the woman on the ground? Yeah, she does. She's gonna.
As well.
I mean, this woman's kind of a threat right now. She just cast a fireball at us. In this moment, we're in sync.
Yeah, she joins you in beating up this
Dibs on
old
Justin
woman
Timberlake.
on the ground, and and oh, it's an advantage. That's right. She whacks the old woman very hard as you hear a crack of bones from under her warhammer, since you are in pretty close vicinity.
I hope this woman doesn't die. That's not my end goal.
I mean, 2 against 1. How can you survive that?
I think technically, if you're gonna deal the ending blow, you're allowed to say, I want this to be non-lethal.
So you just have to get to making the ending blow first.
I'll just beat up the strong woman instead.
I think the old woman is already unconscious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's out.
She did just take 2 really hard hits, to be fair.
There goes my money.
Patches, your go.
Okay. As a quick action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith to up my AC, and then as an action, I'm going to spend 1 point of Lay on Hands on the witch woman so that she's not, like, making death saves.
Yeah, sure.
And just bring her back to consciousness and just say, just don't fight, you're good now.
Yeah. And you can kind of hear her grumble as she, like, pulls herself to the side of the arena. But she does mutter a thanks to you.
I don't want anyone dying on my watch.
The woman with the hammer turns to you and raises her hammer up as she begins to cast a spell.
Good God. Come on, man. It's not very sportsmanlike.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Of course I can, Nico. For you? How does a nat 1 feel?
Oh, very good. Very good. You're gonna go ahead and take... If you roll a nat 1 on a saving throw, you don't take... Do you take double damage?
No, that is a house rule that some people use,
Okay.
though.
You're gonna take 12 points of thunder damage and be pushed 10 feet away from her. I'm gonna say you also... Is it fair to say that because you rolled a nat 1, you also got knocked prone?
Yeah, that's good flavor. I like that.
Okay. As you take this hit, it's almost as if you watch time rewind a little bit, as you don't take 12 points of damage, you take 15 instead of 12.
Oh.
Ow,
Okay.
it's almost like I got hurt 3 more.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Your go.
Let's see. Is there anything I want to cast, or should I just do wax? I'm just gonna stick with a whack right now. All right, I'm gonna do a kip up from prone, and then run up and smack. First attack is dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
4. I'm going to reroll the 1. A total of 11 damage.
Nice.
Second one, an even dirtier 21. That one can legally drink. Let's go. Oh, beans. That's an 8. No, 9. I kip up and just retaliate with 2 swift blows as probably our weapons are like meeting in midair. Sparks are flying.
Mm-hmm.
In a literal sense, not between us. I mean, could
Not
I do an
yet.
insight check and find out? Or
Oh yeah, roll an insight check.
Can you also roll a Did you roll attraction?
I did. I think I got a 10. That's a 15?
The more you're fighting this woman, the more you have a feeling she's probably gay.
Even in D&D, Nico? You do me like this?
I'm sorry to ruin your 10, John.
How can it be so?
Oh, goodness.
Everyone check off John Peaks' mind.
She's gonna back up out of your range of attack. Would you like to make
I'm a smacker when she does it.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, let me try that again without peeking my mic. I'm a smacker when she does it.
Too much gumption. Too much moxie.
22. I'm rolling well.
Ooh, yeah, 22 hits.
Should I smite this?
Heck yeah, you should.
Yeah, sure. I'll do a level 1 divine smite just for S's and G's. Add an extra, what is it, 2d6 or 2d8? Shits and also giggles.
Oh.
Ah.
Does that count as a reference no one gets?
No.
No,
It's just a
'cause
reference to a
get it,
saying.
but he abbreviated it.
Damn it. Okay. Not great rolls. That's gonna be 14. No, sorry, 17.
17? Okay.
Not great rolls, he says, when the base number was already 13. Sure, John.
I rolled 4 dice for that, okay? 2 of them were 1s. Oh no, one of them was 1, one of them was 2. On average, it was bad.
As you take another hit, you get a sense that she's bleeding pretty heavily at this point and is not looking too hot. You think that she's probably gonna lose consciousness soon. Though she does back up a good 20 feet from you. Maybe 25, just to be safe. As for the second time in this night, you find a fireball hurled at you.
Is it from the old woman?
No.
Okay. If it was, I was gonna go stab her through the heart.
Oh no.
I wouldn't actually do that. Alright, let's see what we get.
Oh, wow, I rolled
10.
really, really badly.
Good.
Question. When Patches is hit by the fire, does he smoke at all?
Yes.
That's not what that bingo square means, and you
It's
know
open to
it.
interpretation.
No.
When he gets hit, does that make Patches hot?
When he said insight check, do I get to use it for insight check?
We have to not do this next time. This is ruining our podcast.
No, I think it's funnier.
Okay, how much damage do I take, Nico? I got a 10.
Sorry, I'm getting more dice.
More dice!
Yes.
Fireball's like 10 die or something like that. It's a bleh.
8d6, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does us rolling for their hotness count for are they hot?
No, we have to be.
We have to say are they hot?
Yeah, it's referring to us saying, "Are they hot?"
You said 21, Nico?
31.
31!
Oh my god!
I'm out.
Ooh.
Well, I look at Kitty and I go, "Well, neither of us made money on that fight."
I didn't realize they had high level magic here, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. Yup.
The crowd is seemingly as disappointed as you were, as part of the crowd is cheering, but most of the crowd was cheering for the Menthis Menace.
Real quick.
Mhm.
Do losers have to keep their tickets?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're not getting money back.
Kitty's gonna eat Miki's ticket for this fight.
What?
Don't worry, Patches isn't gonna know you didn't bet on him. As she chews on the paper.
Miki hesitantly reaches out a hand and pats Kitty on the head and goes,
Miki,
"Thanks, Kitty, for thinking of me."
send me a healing word to get me up. Come on, we can still do it.
Why do you think I have healing spells?
Oh, I think he means like so the fight doesn't end now.
The delay
Oh,
was
I
too
know.
long. The referee is pulling Patches aside and waking him up for
Oh, I do have healing word.
failing that, calling over some sort of medic to wake you up.
Too late.
On to the next round.
I shouldn't have saved that old woman.
Patches, you are left to pointed into the direction of the waiting room in the beginning, if you would like to go and wait for possible payout. In the waiting room, numbers 12 and 13 get called. As you step out into the arena, you see that your opponent is the drow woman you know. As you guys are brought into the arena and face each other, as the referee blows the horn to start, you see the recognition sinks in.
Uh-oh.
As she
It probably doesn't help that the banner goes up right behind him.
Wait, but we already
No
explained that
plausible
it can't be
deniability.
Gem's. Oh, did we explain it can't be Gem's name?
No.
It only could be Patches' name. And yeah, Miki's going, "Yeah, Gem, you can do it!"
Yeah, because it's like you guys don't know. She hasn't
Yeah,
told
yeah.
you.
Nobody told us. Go, Gem!
Look how karma came and bit you in the butt.
It's not karma, it's bad decisions.
Can you roll initiative for me?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that first, but I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Do I know her name? Like, I know her, but do I know her name?
You do know her name. Her name is... You would know her as Lee.
Uh-oh.
And as the horn blows to start this round, you hear, "Geminara? You're supposed to be
Oh.
dead!" Gem, what'd you roll for your initiative?
That's gonna be a 21, I think.
You
Let
go
me double check.
first.
Yeah, that's a 21.
You go
Uh-oh.
The rest of the crowd in the front seat hears this very audibly as well.
Can we hear it from where we're sitting?
Yeah, you guys are sitting in the
Yeah,
front.
we're in the front seat.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Kitty looks very confused for a second. And then she cups her mouth and shouts, "Her name's Gem!"
You see Lee's head whip in that direction for a split second as you make your first attack.
While she's distracted, I'm going to take out my longsword and rush up, and just with even the blunt end of the sword, I'm going to aim for her ankles and try and knock her onto her butt.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
That's gonna be 15 to hit.
15 does not hit. I wonder if this is going to be another dance of missed blows.
I mean, it might be. I don't know. I was doing pretty good last time, but then I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna add some flair to it now that I know I have an audience that knows me. Unfortunate. So can I cartwheel away?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna stand up and kind of, as soon as I disengage, and finish, I'm going to just pinch the bridge of my nose and go, I should have guessed.
You hear her say, "What the fuck, dude?" as she pulls out her gun and shoots you.
She's fucking heat.
That's a 23. That's gonna hit.
Oh my god, yeah.
starting to think maybe the fireball wasn't that bad.
Oh my god! I should have known!
Oh, now that she has all of her weapons and stuff, you can see that she pulled a gun out from under her short jacket, but she's also got a short sword on her belt. Go ahead and take... Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Stop, Nico!
9 points of piercing damage, plus 10 points of poison damage.
I need her gun. What the heck?
Oh my god! Okay.
As
My gun's a D10 plus 3.
as the bullet that hits your arm, you can tell it was coated with something, and it
Oh no.
already begins to ache on top of the burn of an open wound.
That's not ideal. And I'm okay, then after she shoots me, Jem's gonna go, I mean, what's your problem? I'm only out here living my life, but you're the one shooting me, bringing a gun to a knife fight. And so I'll just rush her again and try and get up low, and this time I'm gonna aim for the shoulder to try and pierce her shooting arm.
Sure.
Okay, I need dice I can trust. Please don't hurt me. You hurt me! It's worse. It doesn't hit.
Okay.
Bonus action, disengage again. And, I mean, not that it really matters, but I don't really want to be melee with her either.
You hear her say, "Fine," as she puts away her gun and pulls her short sword out and rushes you.
Oh thank God.
That's gonna be a 17 and a something bad 13 to hit.
What do you mean she has 2 attacks? The first one hits.
First one hits.
Why does she have 2 attacks, Nico? That's not cool.
Because she does.
But that's really mean to me specifically.
Hit by 2 fireballs.
How many
I think that's-
fireballs does she have, Nico?
She has 0 fireballs, so that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that right? Is that right?
That's gonna be 10 piercing damage.
10 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this is not looking good.
Have it, you're a rogue.
Oh, that's right! Oh my
Yeah.
god, I forgot! Thank you, John. I forget these things. The first one hits, but can I, parry the second one
Sure.
with my sword? And I'm just gonna go, you're acting like you know me, but I don't think I remember you.
Ooh.
All right, you're gonna attack too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack.
Could you imagine if she was just like,
talking
no,
shit the whole
Nico.
time?
No, I'm just gonna. I mean, God, this is a little tough, but yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try and lop at her again. I'll shove her off and then move to hit. I'm gonna try and aim for her shooting arm again, or whatever her dominant arm is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't trust her. Oops, sorry, that bounced all over the place. Oh no! That's even worse than the last one!
No, your dice are not with you today.
It makes up for all the natural 20s I had last time.
Oh, cursed dice for the day is Reyna.
Yep. Wow, shocker.
Does that also count as sudden character lore?
No, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
We're getting there.
Her real name just dropped. I would say that's sudden character lore.
Yeah. I really have none of the good ones tonight.
Oh no.
Could someone say something that they immediately regret and say, edit that out? Or could someone make a really bad joke where thus we go, boo?
I can't. I'm too stressed. Now that we're in melee with each other, did I get a sense of how fast she is?
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast. Faster than 30 feet a second, you would say? Or for 6 seconds?
No. You expect that she can cover probably about the same distance as you would. I mean, you haven't seen anything that tells you otherwise.
Okay. I'll just disengage again and just try and stay light on my feet despite how much I'm hurting already.
You're gonna dodge? Take the dodge action?
No, I already took my action and I missed it.
Yeah, that's right.
I missed, but I'm gonna disengage and just try and keep distance between us if I can.
Okay, and she's going to charge you with another short sword attack. So, more two of them. As she says, "You broke Kars's heart. He was grieving like a widow for, 5 years."
I did? You are so rude.
As she hits for 20 and a 12.
I'm gonna use a luck point and have her reroll the 20.
Okay.
Elaine, that counts as sudden lore drop.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Come on!
No, sorry, I can't do math. 18 to hit.
Like that's any better. Yes, it hits. I'm an elf. I'm made of tissue paper.
That's gonna be real bad on the damage. That's gonna be a 6 points of damage.
Okay, uncanny dodge, and I'm gonna have that.
Sure.
When she says that, I'm just going to say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know Karis? That's so funny. I thought I knew all the important people in the DeFjarlin family." And then I'm gonna try and lob her again. I'll just swing with my longsword because something's gotta hit, right? God, which one do I trust? They're all betraying me.
Miki is going to lean over to Kitty and go, "What was the name of Jem's fiance again?"
Do you need to phone a friend, Elaine?
Yeah, what would I have known them by?
You would have known them by Nyx.
Yeah, by Nyx.
Nyx?
Yeah.
Nyx.
Also, that's a 13 to hit, Nico.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, I know. And bonus action, disengage again.
As you're dancing around the arena, you hear from the stands where Izzy is, if you turn to look, "Boo, no talking!"
Their name was Nyx, but I mean, they did have other names that they went by sometimes.
Fascinating.
And you see that Lee sheathes her sword and says, "All right, asshole," as she pulls out her gun again. I shit you not, Nat 20.
No.
No.
I'm using a luck point. You're re-rolling that.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't care.
23.
How dare you?
I swear, I pinky promise that I'm cycling through my dice.
Are you using the dice I gave you though?
Yes, it is among the dice. Both of the dice you gave me are among the ones that I'm rolling currently.
So now they're betraying me. It's come full circle.
That's gonna be 7 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage.
Ew.
Total of 14.
Can I uncanny dodge? Because owie.
I think you can.
Okay. Would that just be 7 then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 7. That's cool. Not dead yet. All right, then I'm gonna sheathe my sword.
Mm-hmm.
What round is this?
This is the 5th
5 or
round.
6? The 5th round. I'm gonna sheathe my sword, and I'm gonna. I mean, it's like it's over. There's no way I'm going to get at this point 33 points of damage, right? In a single round. No, it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to take the dodge action to try and not pass out.
Sure.
And just run. Just keep distance between us.
Yeah, she's gonna...
Even though she has a gun.
She's gonna shoot you with her gun again.
How dare you?
Oh, really bad and really bad.
Thank God. But you want to bet? You're going to be like, really bad, 27 to hit.
That's a 12 to hit.
Thank God, no.
6th round. You gonna dodge again?
Yeah, I'm just going to... I've already lost. I know this, so I'm going to lose with grace.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go... I'm going to point across the arena at her and just go, look, those days are in the past. And then raise my arms in, essentially, like, I'm not going to try and sneak attack or anything. Not surrender, but just placating.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check for me.
I don't know. Are you sure I have to roll? Can't we just say I'm oh so persuasive?
No.
I'm scared. I don't wanna. Yeah, nope. That's about what I was expecting. That's gonna be a 7.
You can tell she is totally unconvinced. As she says, you could have at least had the decency to tell it to his face. As she shoots you in the leg.
Ooh.
Did she hit?
For disadvantage 12.
Okay. 12 doesn't hit.
As she misses that last time, you hear the sound of the horn from the referee to call for a ceasefire as she is declared winner. The crowd is lukewarm about this round.
Expectedly disappointed. I was hoping I would roll better, but I'm gonna walk up and extend my hand to her for a handshake.
After your playground insults, no thanks. And she's gonna turn around.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look up to the Emperor's seat.
Yeah.
Is Karis there?
Looking up to the Emperor's seat, it is veiled with fabric, and it is difficult to see into. You can see that there are... Roll a perception check for me.
Will I roll double digits, ladies and gentlemen? Hold your breath.
Yes.
No, I don't. That's a 10.
You can see that there are 4 figures seated on 2 couches, but that's all you can see.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at them and nod, even though I don't know who it is. And I'm gonna walk out of the arena, head held high, because I refuse to let them see me like that here.
Okay. Going out of the arena, you see the same tiefling woman gestures for you to go out to the lobby if you would like to wait to see if you earned any extra money.
I'm just gonna tell her, you don't need to kid me. I know I didn't.
She just kind of shrugs at you.
Kitty's gonna try to find Patches and Gem, if she's allowed, like, in the area.
Can I get a bowl of soup?
Yeah, you can go back to the lobby. Yeah, you can get some rats too.
In bread bowl?
Yeah.
Thank you. I hurt, guys.
Miki will try to find Gem.
Are both of you guys together? I guess. In the lobby.
Patches had to leave first, but I'll catch up with him. If I can.
But Patches could have waited around because he might have gotten extra money.
Patches, do you wait around in the lobby?
I do.
Okay.
Who looks more hurt?
I'm at 6 hit points.
Probably Joe.
I think I'm still at 0, so...
No. You've been revived to one hit point.
Hey, how'd my Menthis, Tennessee jumpsuit fare?
It is... Your t-shirt is tatters, and there are patches of your pink, fuzzy bear skin
no.
peeking out in bits of the morph suit. But it's still a morph suit. Like, you would still call it a morph suit, but it's got some holes in it, yeah.
Kitty's gonna look up at Miki and be like, "You want to heal one and I can heal the other?"
I can heal both. It's fine.
In the interim, I've done a lay on hands on myself to bring myself up to about halfway in my hit point value.
And I'll take off the outer layer of my Hanfu and like wrap it around Patches, so he's glaringly less pink.
Oh, wait. I touch Patches and I cast Mending on his.
Yeah, the holes are probably small
His
enough to
outfit.
be covered by a couple casts of the mending spell.
Are you sure he took 31 points of fire
He took
damage?
two
It's so
fireballs.
strange. The Menthis Tennessee morph suit seems to be very resilient to bodily harm.
Nice.
There you go. Good as new.
All right, I'll cast Healing Word 4 times, twice. You're at halfway, Patches. I'll cast it once on Patches and 3 times on Gem.
Please, God, I'm so...
So that is 1d4 plus my spell casting mod. My spell casting mod is 3. Guess it didn't take out enough d6s or d4.
I have Cure Wounds if anybody needs to be topped off also. After.
8 plus 9. You get 17, Gem.
Thank God. Thank you so much. Also, if you have Freda eating... Oh my God.
Aha! Reina snacking or talking with her mouth full.
I have to, guys. I was too anxious to eat during the fight.
Now, one could argue that you're complaining about 1%ers, yes?
A very particular 1%er. But sure.
That's a stretch.
I have bingo.
Damn it! I needed Gem lies, and then I had
She did
bingo.
lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she didn't know the name of who she was fighting.
Oh, I have bingo.
I just need feet, man. Dang it.
We can. Can I look around for Izzy and see what kind of shoes she's wearing?
Izzy is back at the stadium, but you can go find her. You saw where she was.
Yeah,
I need no plot progression for an hour, but we actually kind of sort of had plot.
You know, I'm pretty mad that those people had worse odds than me, but could both cast Fireball.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah, that's a little messed up.
I'm just gonna eat my stew in silence.
But Patches, you did really well. You really whacked a lot of people.
Yeah, if I had been able to dodge that last Fireball, I would have put the screws to her, but, you know, doesn't always go your way.
Also, guys, could we bounce? Can we not be here? I really gotta get out of here.
Do either of you guys still need healing before we leave?
I'm at 23. I'm fine.
23 what?
23% feeling better.
Okay. Miki is going to like put an arm or a hand on Gem's arm and go, "Of course, Geminara, we can leave."
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's get right out of here, Geminara.
No.
Her name is
Gem.
It's Gem, okay? It's just Gem. They were confused. Nothing like that actually happened, okay? Don't worry about it.
Hey, where did the name Geminara come from?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Insight check? I mean, I already have
Yeah.
bingo, but why not?
Go ahead and roll an insight check. And let's use this new mechanic that John had suggested to me at some point in time. Reina, think of a DC you think Gem would be. I don't know, how well is Gem
It's
lying
10.
right now?
It's... What's the lowest DC?
Oh, it could be
One.
real low.
Yeah, I'd say... Let's make it a nice even 7.
13.
I mean, yeah, duh.
Totally lying.
She's definitely lying, yeah. She's also, like, but she's, like, grumpy and stressed and hurting, so, and just shoveling more rat stew into her mouth and, like, biting into the bread bowl like a feral animal.
Maybe it's because you're so hurt, but goddamn, this rat stew is so good.
Mickey is going to like reach up and give her like a kiss on the cheek and be like, "We won't push it tonight."
Push what? I just heard you call Gem a name, and I went with it because I always go with your bits.
Yeah, it's
I'll
just a
tell
bit.
you later, Patches.
All right, great. Hey, did I get any money?
You hear the horn going off in the back to signal the start and end of the next rounds. You would have to wait around a little longer for the end of round 2 to see if you get any money. If you would like to do that. Each round is like 30 seconds, so like you wouldn't be waiting that long.
Yeah, we can wait like a minute, right?
Okay, fine. But if... Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna eat my rat stew. Can I find a corner and hide myself and just eat rat stew?
No one will recognize you.
Yeah.
And I hand her my hat that says, I survived Menthis's soybean processing plant.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig in my bag of holding and find Jem's favorite rock and give it to her.
my emotional support rock.
Yeah.
I'll buy Gem another bowl of rat stew.
Please.
As Gem quietly eats her feelings in the corner behind a pile of rubble.
As per
Eventually,
usual.
the small goblin that was taking people's bets does come around and says, number 14,
That's me.
and hands you a 10 gold pieces.
Woo, yay!
Oh, excellent.
Good work on being a crowd favorite.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I had a blast. I can collect for 13, too. We signed up together.
And flips through some
There's
pages.
nothing to collect, Patches. It's okay.
Here you go. Hands you 1 silver.
Oh, wonderful.
A pity bet. Cool. I'll add 1 silver.
Alright, that's all I got. And the goblin walks back towards the arena.
You know, we told the people for the boat. Oh, Santa Barbara is not the professor's name. Oops. Oh well. Skipping past that. Santa Barbara is the captain of the ship that we're gonna take. We told them we would have 250 gold.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to come up with the money. I'm sorry, Miki. I'm sure you lost a lot betting on me.
Mickey kisses him on the head and just goes, "It's okay, Patches. It's just money."
Inside check.
Gem, you are too concerned about being sad and eating your rat stew and
Aw,
keeping your head
man.
down to pay attention to what
True.
Miki is doing.
Patches would never question Miki. He trusts her with his life.
Wow.
Kitty is like looking in the other direction.
She like picking her nose or something.
She's just like if she was looking and she heard that, she just like whipped her head around and is like do 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 do.
So suspiciously. Alrighty. Anything else you guys want to do?
Can we go to Raskin Bobbins?
Yeah, you guys can get a Raskin Bobbins.
So we don't. I can't be in the next round
You cannot.
because I lost. Oh, there's only going to be 4 people in the foot race. What's the last round going to be?
It wasn't a foot race, but yeah, there's only going to be 4 people in the next round.
The last round is just going to be Jeopardy.
Guess you I mean, you guys can show up the next day to watch if you want.
No.
Not without a
I think
disguise.
I think it'd be better for us to try to figure out how to make up the money that we need.
How much money do we need?
They wanted 250 gold pieces.
All right, so Gem, how much do you have?
I have 5 gold pieces.
Kitty, how much do you have?
With the money we lost betting, I've got 50.
Patches?
I got 76.
I've got 94. We only need 40 more gold.
I'm not spending all my money on someone else's sales.
I just turn and look at him.
Not all my money. I'll spend some, but I can't just drop. I got bills. Gotta pay for sword oil.
If it's okay, because if we can't afford it, we could just take the long way around. It's fine. It'll be cheaper.
Well, they got jobs we can take in the city.
Yeah.
Remember we did that Adventurers Guild thing?
Well, because this boat was going to be the cheapest that we had, and they're leaving soon, right? So if we miss this one, it's going to be even more expensive. It was like $1,000 per person. Sorry, 1,000 gold per person for the other ships. So we would just need to take the long way then if we couldn't get this one. That's okay. I don't want you guys to have to use all your money.
As you guys are idling in the lobby, or I don't know, are you guys walking to Raskin Bobbins?
We're walking.
Okay.
We're walking.
We've
Yeah, we're walking to
started
Raskin.
walking.
Okay.
I'm now on my lieutenant,
Oh, yeah.
just trotting.
Can I ride with you? Is that allowed?
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you. I'm just gonna continue eating my rat stew, and then when it comes down to the bread bowl, I'm gonna just like rip it apart with my teeth, like a wolf bites into an animal.
You guys drown your sorrows in ice cream once again at the familiar Raskin Bobbins by Roan's Gate. And
Is it the same worker?
yeah, the same
It's always the same worker.
lizard folk worker who always eyes Kitty a little warily as you guys are walking in.
Do you have days off?
Do you guys have benefits here?
I mean,
What's the dental plan like?
what's the dental? Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Knock knock. Sorry to interrupt, but I found a note that was supposed to go with that podcast. The adventurers say that you can contact them at Beholding Out for a Hero, but it's spelled as all one word, on Instagram, or BOFAH, BOFAH podcast on Twitter. I haven't the slightest idea what that means, but you probably do. Oh, and there is also tomato and beef stew ready if you're interested. Of course it's real beef. Why on earth would it not be beef? Either way, if you change your mind, I'll be downstairs.
Welcome back to Beholding Out for a Hero. No, that's not what I say. Welcome back from intermission. As the party is drowning their sorrows in Raskin Bobbins ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
Is that the end of your
Campaign's over.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you all want to do anything else with the Raskin Bobbins, or are you just gonna call it a day?
It's just the way you said it. I thought there was more to the sentence.
Yeah. I was waiting for the second half of the sentence and it never came. I guess when we're at Raskin Bobbins and I have a nice like sundae in front of me, just to top off my 2 bowls of rat stew that I had, and 2 bread bowls too. Jem's just gonna go, okay, listen, I know you didn't buy it earlier. Geminara is my full first name, okay? But like after a lot of stuff that happened on the Lazar Principalities, I had to shorten it, kind of go on the run. It's messy.
Are you still on the run?
I probably just put myself back on the run, now that I'm thinking about it. I was on the run for like 6 years, not so much here. But stuff went south in the Principalities, and yeah.
Come on, Gem. When you're on the run, it's basic knowledge. You gotta keep a low profile. Don't go walking around without some kind of disguise or something.
Jem's just gonna look at Patches. And I'm gonna go, you know what?
It was one fountain.
The next time I take a bird bath in public, I'll remember that.
It was one time.
The door to the Raskin Bobbins sounds again as you see a rather bundled up hooded figure enter the Raskin Bobbins with you guys, and it seems to have a very long tail, but it has hood up, gloves on, kind of a thick jacket, and slowly shuffles up to your table. You can see that they reach into their bag.
What kind of tail?
It's like a scaled tail that's kind of got stripes on it, and it's quite long, maybe about 6 feet in length. You see they unfold a sheet of paper, reading off of it, say, "Hello. You are
Hi.
fighters and adventurers, perhaps?
Perhaps is correct.
Perhaps is definitely correct.
Would you be interested in enchantments or blacksmith weapons and armors?"
Ooh.
Who's asking?
I am, and you can see they take their hood off, and you see the face of a young lizard folk man, and he's also got earmuffs on and a
Oh,
scarf
Are
on.
you okay, sweetie? Is the Raskin Bobbins too cold for you?
My name is Flint, and I have a blacksmith shop in the Cogs. If you would be interested in some wares.
Is this your marketing strategy? You just go to different Raskin Bobbins and see if there's folks there?
Is that
Yes.
their cousin working the cashier?
No.
Well, you think all lizard folk are related?
You don't
That's
know.
messed up.
It's not. It's
Oh, they are
not a
the same
fair
color,
assumption,
huh?
but it is. No, it's not fair. I'm sorry. That was very rude.
You can see that Flint's face is kind of a gray-brown color with some dark orange markings and sandy highlights, which contrasts to the dull red-black of the Raskin Bobbins worker.
Wow, that makes me saying these guys are the same color. Is Patches colorblind?
Patch's anatomy fact.
Yeah,
Patches is
Patches anatomy
colorblind.
fact.
Patches technically doesn't have rods and cones, so
It doesn't have bones either.
Kitty being more attentive to different lizard folk around her.
Like the
has she
racist.
seen? Has she seen this young fella before?
You have not. You would recognize, because there are not a lot of lizard folk, since you've been like literally searching for lizard folk for a little while you've been in this district of Sharn. You haven't seen a lot of lizard folk, and you have certainly not seen him.
Hi there.
Hello.
You got any nifty examples to show us before we like make our trek all the way? Because the Cogs is kind of far, you know what I mean?
Oh, I understand. I don't have much in stock. I just kind of make to order
Like what?
weapons, metal weapons, anything in steel. I also make lanterns.
You said enchantments as well?
Yes, I'm working on learning enchantments.
What kind of price point we're talking?
Hold on, let me roll. Let me roll for their bodies. That's
Well,
a
that's right.
9.
I have a nat 1.
Well, it would
I got a
depend
5.
on the nature of the enchantment and the potential materials required for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you make it so that my sword wields a slightly smaller sword?
You know, that is not something I've studied before, but I can look into it.
Jim's gonna turn to Patches and go, like it grows arms and hold it, or you just like tape a sword to another sword?
Well, how would it wield a sword without arms? That's a silly question.
You're so right.
We can see Flint is writing notes on this sword that is holding that holds another tinier sword.
Really, like if you got really good at enchantment, you could even go another level deeper and have a sword that wields a tiny sword that's wielding an even tinier sword.
You see Flint taking more notes.
And that could go all the way down. Or you could go Ouroboros and have the smallest sword wield the original one.
Flint, because you are practicing your enchantment, I know you prefer to work with steel, but what if because we have some friends who are looking to potentially enchant their sails.
We have friends?
Friends is
okay,
a strong word.
We know some people who are looking to get some enchanted sails, but they have some perfectly good sails on their boat already. So, what if we hire you just to enchant their sails for them, and then they don't have to buy new ones?
What enchantment would these sails be receiving?
What did they want
I
again?
don't think they told us.
I believe it's like sort of a wind enchantment to make it so that they can sail against the wind or sail in whatever direction they want.
Yeah, did they tell us, DM, and we just don't remember?
I don't know. Let me check. Yes, they did tell you.
I lean over to Kitty, but I have to do it over the table because we're on opposite sides. And I just go, Kitty, you're so freaking smart.
I know, I told you I'm really smart.
And if you've got Kitty is really smart on your bingo card, check it off.
Double bingo.
Oh my god. Fixed.
I need feet still.
Me too.
I also.
Well, I have not done an enchantment like that before.
It would help you practice, and then, like, we could still pay you for your services, obviously.
Or we could pay you an exposure.
I can look into what that would take and if I would be able to do that for you.
Cool. What's your shop name?
It doesn't have a name.
How do we
How are
How
we
find
would
gonna
we
find
find you?
a chorus of how do we find you?
Do you have a geotag or...
A QR
So you enter
code?
the cogs, and then he starts to describe to you the turns and the alleys that you take all the way to the back where it's near. He describes an area that is near where the Ash Black and the... What's the other district called?
Affleck.
The Ash Black and the Black Bones district meet, and it is on the outer edge of it, away from the lava rivers. If you guys still seem confused, he'll draw a little picture for you.
Oh, thanks.
Just a tip. You should think of a name and work on branding. People love branding.
Yeah, what's your name, bud?
And if it's an adjective and a type of bird, that's even better.
That
Adjective
is
and
huge.
bird.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be really hot in this area.
You see Flint taking more notes.
Think of this. The hot heron. Yeah?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Because you're right next to the lava river.
Or
Oh.
consider this: since you're a blacksmith, call it flint and steel.
Ooh, yeah, that's also a good one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Eh?
But
But
that
it has
doesn't
nothing to
have
do
a
with
bird.
birds.
Let's see.
What about Flint Eastwood?
That one.
Yeah.
Is Eastwood a bird?
Yes.
Yes, it is. A very gruff sounding bird.
It was originally native to the Mournland before the morning, you know.
You see Flint taking notes.
Yeah.
Now they have a different name, but I can't say that on a podcast.
So, because it is late, maybe we could try to meet up with our... And then Kitty looks at Miki. Acquaintances?
Yeah.
Work associates, maybe?
Yeah. We'll talk to them and see what kind of enchantment they might want. And we can try to come find you at your store.
Okay. You can come find me in a day and a half. Then I will have answers for you of whether or not I can do this.
Shouldn't we figure out what kind of enchantment they want first? So you can know for sure if you can do it or not.
You said wind in the sails, correct? Looks at Patches.
That's what I'm like 99% sure.
Yeah, DM note for you guys. They did tell you, and you guys did just forget.
Okay. What was it?
Fast sails, basically,
Okay.
with changing the direction of the wind.
So I was right.
Mhm.
So I was right.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Cool. Thanks, Flint.
Ooh, no. Wait, hold on. Miki.
No.
I was just gonna ask for a piece of paper.
Oh, that's fine. Here you
I
go.
finally rolled above like a 6. on my D10.
Are you writing him a love letter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Miki's right here. That's messed up.
What are you talking about?
I smack Patches on the head.
Ow!
Why is it messed up?
Shh.
Miki loves my poems.
Mhm.
Miki's a bard.
Mhm.
Bards love poetry.
That's a stereotype. Generalism. It's a little classist in a way.
Well, I'm sorry. The one bard that I knew loved poetry above all else, so you'll have to forgive me.
Oh.
Do I roll for it, Nico?
Sure, if you want.
Like, that's been going so well.
Yeah, do it.
Actually, of course. That's a 19.
Yeah!
Yay, Flint!
Jem has one skill. It's writing love poems.
Great.
That's not true. She wrote really bad ones before.
No, yeah, I wrote a string of really bad ones for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not a poet, so like, let me just. I'll need some time to think on this one for it to actually be good.
Bingo card. Someone writes a love poem.
John took it off the bingo card, I think.
I did.
It's still on mine.
We hadn't done it for so long.
I know, because I kept rolling.
It's
like
on mine
garbage.
still.
Yeah, I have it on mine.
Patches, could you smoke? And Kitty, could you mention jerky?
Oh.
Can someone forget that Patches is 5 feet tall?
I need to accidentally make an innuendo or somebody needs to talk about feet. Thank you.
You could do 2 birds, 1 stone with that one.
But Flint looks at you guys kind of talking amongst yourselves, and Jem engrossed in her poem and says, "Good day," and turns around to leave.
Wait. I want to give them the poem before they leave.
I mean, you can see them again in like
A day and a half.
Fine.
I do also want to go see the last round of the tournament.
All right.
You don't have to come with,
I mean,
but I want to see it.
Here's the thing, though.
Maybe they'll have like anyone want to challenge the champion? And I'll be like, me. And then I can win it, all the money and the cool big thing that will make me stronger.
So, here's another little fun tidbit about what happened tonight. That person that I went up against in the second round, the Drow, they're from the Shadow, or the Dragon marked House of Shadow. The Diffjarlans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That family and I have a history.
You killed the matron, right?
No, that's a different family. And I didn't kill her. I was just framed for it. No, this family, I might have,
Wait, you got framed for killing a matriarch?
It's a long story. It's a whole setup thing. It's yeah, we're gonna need another Sunday and another bread bowl of rat stew before I can get through that one.
And another Monday.
And another
all
Monday.
right.
I'll high five.
What is Sunday and Monday?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we have those, right?
Fantasy Sunday, Fantasy Monday.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously. You wouldn't get it. It's a principality thing.
Oh, we call them different things on the mainland.
Yeah, some habits die hard for sure. Yeah, I might have sort of, worked with and maybe I hesitate to say dated the heir of the Dragonmarked house, but we have
Did
history.
you also leave them at the altar?
No, that they left me.
Oh.
Oh, for really? Is that right?
Yes, for real.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Go ahead and roll insight checks.
If they left you, why is it you baiting them?
I don't know.
16. You telling the truth?
6. I'll believe whatever you say.
I mean, do I do contested or do I set the DC?
You set the DC.
Okay, I mean, it wasn't very high. I'll say it was a 10, but yeah, she's telling the truth.
Aww.
Oh my god, you did get left at the altar.
I wasn't at the altar. It didn't get that far.
Oh, never mind.
Well, not that time. I was left at the altar with Nyx, though.
I can't believe you're still doing this to me.
Why are they blaming you if you were the one who got left behind?
Listen, I have no clue. Something got mixed up somewhere along the way, but it wasn't what happened.
The House of Shadows is like built on deception, so it kind of makes sense.
Wow, shocking that they lied.
Can I roll another insight check?
Yeah.
Because I think Miki still isn't sure whether or not Jem actually.
Guys, I
got
thought
left
we
at the
had a
altar.
really trusting relationship, and all these insight checks are making me feel a little hurt.
Oh, don't worry, Jem. I believe you.
Thanks, Kitty. What was that, dear?
DC.
What's the DC?
I'll say 10 again.
15.
Woohoo! She's telling the truth. Yeah,
Huh.
she is genuinely puzzled. The whole "you led them on" thing, you might as well have told them to their face thing, all news to her.
Oh, I think Ashley was rolling for if Jem was left at the altar with Nyx.
Oh, was that the...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's a lie. My bad, sorry, I misunderstood.
Miki just crosses her arms and looks at Jem.
Jem just crosses her arms and looks at Miki.
Patches crosses his arms and looks at Kitty.
How can you tell he has a morph suit on?
He
Kitty
still
just
has
waves at
limbs.
Patches.
Yeah, you can still see his
Yeah,
arms.
they have limbs. Yeah.
Oh, I meant, how can you tell where he's looking?
Oh.
He turns his head. Well, he has the hat to show which direction he's pointing.
Yeah, very important.
Turning towards Kitty or turning away from Kitty?
He's looking at Kitty.
Oh, okay. Kitty
he's
waves.
He's just mirroring the thing. He waves
Yeah,
back.
Kitty, back me up here. I was left at the altar.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Insight check.
Great job, everyone. Great job.
You know, dare I say you don't have to roll for that one.
The DC, 0.
Hey, Kitty, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is there a reason that you're like, you know, I don't know if, how I want to go about saying this. Are you like being hunted by someone or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I'm just wondering why the you're sticking so strong to the human thing.
What do you mean? She's a human.
Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Like me eating humans?
No. Look at her ears. They're a little bit pointed, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's a human thing.
Oh my god, you don't know.
What?
Kitty with an IE.
That's me.
You're a gnome.
She's a...
What's a gnome? I'm a human.
No.
Well,
Patches, that's not
wait. Remember the professor at the Menthis University? He's a gnome. That's why he's so small.
Well, he's a human.
No, he's a gnome.
Oh, that's a gnome. That's a gnome. Yeah.
It's a gnome.
right. I thought he was human too. What?
They're like short humanoids. They're good with, you know, trinkets and stuff.
They're really good with tinkering.
Well, humanoid is used as sort of an umbrella term for people like
For humans.
elves and humans and halflings and gnomes.
And dwarves.
Jem, I have to ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Do you staunchly believe that Kitty with an IE is a human, or are you just doing this to be difficult?
No, she's a human. I don't know. What do you mean she's a gnome? No, she's not. Gnomes are... old and
What's
tiny.
a gnome, Jen?
Huh?
What's a gnome,
Old and
Gem?
old and tiny.
But what happens when they're young?
They're old and tiny. They have little beards and little funny hats.
They don't have fantasy Benjamin Button disease.
No, they like I don't know how gnomes work. They like age within the first 6 weeks of life, and then that's it. They're 400 years old for the rest of their lives.
Mm-mm.
But they're always small.
Yeah, and I've met plenty of tiny humans before.
I just gesture to Kitty. How many with pointed ears?
I mean, plenty. There's tons. It just, it's like a variant thing. I don't see what the big deal is. She's just as human as any other human that we know, definitely.
Yeah, the humans come in all different sizes and shapes and colors. And ears.
Some of those are true.
I don't know. I think you guys discriminating her and thinking that she's a gnome just because her ears are pointing is, I don't think that's very fair, but
I think it's worse that you're ignoring the fact that she could be a gnome.
I mean, she's a human. She's told me as much, and she knows as much. I mean, she would know.
Who told you were a human? I want to know.
Aunt Carly.
Has Aunt Carly ever seen a gnome?
Is she a human?
No, Aunt Carly's a lizard folk.
Right. Mm-hmm. And does she have a history with gnomes?
No, but Doc has.
Right. And who's Doc?
Doc's Aunt Carly's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. And they thought you were a human?
Well, they never said I wasn't. Doc's really smart. And Doc came from south of the wall, too, so Doc's definitely met all of the different types of people. Probably. Oh, wait, but Doc's an elf.
How old are you?
18?
How long have you been 18?
There it is. There it is. Good man, John.
Well, 18-ish. And Carly kind of just guesstimated my age when she picked me up, and then we started counting from there.
Right.
How old were you when
Okay.
she picked you up?
She thought like 10.
Have you grown since you were 10?
A little bit. They think I was too malnourished, so I grew up small, is what Doc said.
And I mean, it makes sense to me.
I'm going to do the mature thing and table this. Hey, how do you do a scene in the dark?
Checks D&D Beyond.
Yeah, can I see it? Do I have dark vision? Yeah, it's fine.
That humans are not good at that. Famously.
So she's special. I don't see what the big deal is.
How come you don't want her to be a gnome?
It's not that I don't want her to be a gnome, it's just I know she's not.
If she was a gnome, she'd have like 200, 300 more years in her.
Yeah?
Then if she was a human, that seems like a benefit.
I mean, she's a human. I don't get it.
The front door jingles again as the door opens. And you see Izzy strolling. I thought I might find you guys here.
God, no.
You guys
no.
missed the third round. I cannot believe you guys just left.
We lost!
I mean, yeah, but there was...
Okay, but who won? Who made it to finals? I gotta know.
Has Jem finished her sundae?
Yeah, probably.
Fuck. Has anyone not finished their ice cream?
I think Patches probably hasn't. He probably ordered one and then realized he couldn't eat it.
Mickey just takes it and starts shoveling ice cream in her mouth so she doesn't say anything to Jem.
To me?
Or not Jem. Jem and Izzy.
What did I do?
Well, the people who won the race was number 12 and number I think 6.
Oh, we didn't see number 6. Huh.
Izzy?
Hmm?
Am I human?
No. She looks around at the rest of the group.
Wait,
Shut up,
you're
you're
gonna
lying.
take her word over ours?
And then Kitty
not
walks
human.
up to the
You're
lizard
the
folk.
answer.
Kitty walks up to the lizard folk who's at the front desk
Oh boy.
or at the counter.
Who
Excuse
gently
me?
shrinks away from you.
Am I human?
No, you're a gnome. I think.
Jem's just gonna like cover her mouth, completely abashed.
Kitty's gonna walk out the store. Is there anybody outside?
Yeah, you catch a couple of there's a couple of humans walking outside.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, kid.
Am I human?
What is this, a trick question?
No?
I don't think you're human.
Oh.
Can I rush out after Kitty?
Kitty's kind of just standing there.
Oh.
There's a
We
random
also go out.
person also just standing looking at Kitty like unsure like whether, they should move or like say anything else.
It's all right, sir. You can go. She's just going through it right now.
Sorry to hear that, kid. He kind of pats Kitty twice and goes on about his day.
Yeah, keep walking.
Izzy stage whispers to Miki, "Is this a thing? Like, did she not know? Like, really?"
Izzy, listen. I have a deep respect for you in your line of work. I am gonna need you to go.
Oh, fine. And she'll leave.
It's a very personal moment.
But Aunt Carly's never wrong.
I'm gonna kneel next to Kitty and just hold my arms open for her, just in case she needs a hug.
Nobody gets it right 100% of the time.
Oh, but Aunt Carly's always right.
I'm gonna like give the like, the hand slicing in front of the neck motion, like just drop
Maybe
it.
she
just drop
sliced
it.
someone's neck.
Shut up, Patches.
Mickey's gonna pick up Patches because he's not in his suit of armor,
Oh.
and just kind of drag him back a few feet to give Jem and Kitty their space.
And Carly's the smartest person I know.
I know. And I mean, I was fooled too. I didn't think you were a gnome. I thought you were human, just like anyone else.
But Jem, how do I be a gnome?
I don't know. Or should I say, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Boo. Boo.
It was right there. I'm sorry, that was a low blow. I don't know how it happened. And I mean, I don't think this makes Carly any less intelligent or less perceptive, but I think they worked with the assumptions that they had at the time, which was, and didn't think about it even after 8 years. So it kind of, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Is you think you're right, and you think you're right for a long time, and then new information comes out, and it was out of your control.
It does explain why people look at me so weird.
No, I don't think people look at you weird.
When I say hello, fellow human.
I mean, that's a perfectly normal thing to say to anybody, so...
Super is not. Hey, I know I'm over here at kind of a distance. Super is not a normal thing to say.
Mickey takes him and drags him 5 feet further back.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Nobody really looked like me where we came from, so I guess they probably just assumed I was human.
I mean, I thought you were human. Do you think that I'm less intelligent because of that?
Is that a trick question?
Are you going to say yes?
Well, not because of that.
Because of... So you do think I'm less intelligent?
Ouch.
Listen, when you grow up around Aunt Carly and Doc, like everybody looks less intelligent.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I deserve that. But you get the point. It's not a mistake, it's new information that changes your answer.
Eventually, everyone takes their quiet, hurtful revelations back to the Wet Eagle and find a night of rest. And we will pick up there next time.
Oh, you're finished with Volume 18? And without alerting the Sharn Watch. Well done, friend. Have you enjoyed your stay here? If you have, I would really appreciate if you were to leave us a rating out of 5 stars, or tell your friends about us, or both. You're curious about the Wet Eagle? Well, this humble little inn could have never been built without the Wizards of the Coast, or that brilliant designer Keith Baker. He's so influential that some call him the father of Eberron itself. Quite amazing. Well, I'd love to talk more, but I do have to go pick up an eagle statue. If you want to hear even more, you can come back here in 2 weeks. Oh, and before you go, take a bowl of stew. On the house. No, please, I insist. Farewell for now, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks.